There you go. Yeah, we're up there. This is great. My fault. Nice. Two more. Last one. Okay, so we're up in your falsetto. We need to have that more open, but we got to see where it is in the chord closure.
Got it.
Okay, we're going to stop this. Let me hear a you. Okay, so have water and gargle.
What up, y'all? We don't drink bottled water here. Glass water in Mountain Valley.
No plastic.
Step it up, guys.
No plastic, no plastic.
No plastic. Last time I came in here with a plastic bottle, wasn't the best situation.
Wasn't the move.
Yeah, it wasn't the move.
Do a little gargle.
A gargle? Got it.
Whose plastic bottle is that?
Ooh, I didn't say it.
No.
Thank you.
Please, don't do
I'm
that.
so glad I got that off.
Don't do that to yourself. So bring your head up so your ears are kind of, yes, there you go. On your next breath.
I did it because right. I didn't get it. I didn't do it down there. Yeah, I figured.
Right into my hand.
Right there.
Again, into my hands.
That's what, there it is. Yeah, yep.
Love that. All right.
Let's do a plank. You want to do the plank?
Yeah. Yeah, remember there's like a...
Yep. See, a lot of people plank, just the regular planks. I be planking and singing. But it's good for breath control. And then it's an extra workout. So I consider it a win and a win. Candy challenged me the last time to do my entire song on a plank and sing it. And I did it.
Get ready for live,
So let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, we can play.
Because you're going to get to the relaxed state of what it is.
Yeah, once you get to a relaxed state, it's the best. All right.
But what happens before then now?
The work is
About to
always
find out.
before. The work is
We're about to find out. All right. Do I start when the verse starts? when the hook starts, or do I start when the beat starts? Up to you guys. Please say when the beat starts.
You can start whenever you want.
Okay, beautiful.
All right?
I'll start when the verse starts.
That's right.
Let's do it.
I did, however, okay, there we go.
Fell in love with a bad bitch. This shit ain't for everybody. My bitch, she know everybody. Back then she had any party. No way she don't hear me calling. My love nothing close to average. How long till I get acknowledged? Knowledge. Rewind. I need to run into victory. Your love is a mystery, and I can't see you, so I'm sending Venmo, Cash App, Zeller, or Wire. My bitch's got her own, but she love when I keep it in my, I got her. I'm in Broward for real. We going up the stairs or the elevators, though?
It's the best side I can think the elevator did.
Okay, for sure. I like that. I like that. Right there. Let's do this.
Got that boy Rob, man. Todd.
Product of the city, we here, man. Shout out to my boy. He brought me over here. I I don't be on this side of town, but I gotta step outside more, bro. I gotta get more well acquainted with the people who are acquainted with me. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Product.
You know what I'm saying?
We are back. Influence Talks, episode 3. I'm here with Product of the City. How are you?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great.
Sure.
Thank you for having me, bro. For real. I'm just blessed to be here, bro. Like I've always been telling you, I don't really come to Broward that much. You feel me? So, but you know, granted, you see where I you know where I live around.
Yeah.
So you know the distance, and you know everything that I do is on that side.
For sure.
But I'm really trying to make it a thing to be outside more in general. I don't even really be outside a lot in Miami. Like I used to be a lot more, but I've been really more on like my creative tip, just locked in studio. But you feel me? There's a lot to offer on both ends, bro. And this spot here where we at, great terrace, beautiful. Shout out Terrace Rooftop for real for letting us vibe up.
Hospitality's amazing. The wings,
great.
Even better.
Drinks, the whole
9 yards.
the whole aesthetic of the spot is real cool. And yeah, bro, just all in all, bro, I'm blessed. I'm in a real hard working mindset right now, bro. I'm blessed.
He made me
Jeez.
Terrace Rooftop.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We got the same one too, the Jerk Hennessy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jerk Hennessy wings.
Movie. Movie.
Work.
I get one of these bad boys right here. There's greatness talk a lot about these wings from here. I ain't gonna lie, greatness. I ordered off your strength.
Shout out greatness.
Big shout out to greatness. I didn't even taste the liquor in there. He said there's Don in there. No way. No way. So what got you into like media, bro? Like what got you into everything? Like literally, bro, cause I came across, it's funny cause you know how like there's always how like you always like come across people on the scene and then like you ask yourself like how they got there or like how you got here.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
I dead ass just started seeing your name on flyers, and I just want to say seriously, and I know we on like seriously, your name is very like, and the name that you chose is very unique.
Thank you.
So it's like I would see that a lot, and I would be like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that? And then I think you did some shit and you put 786, shout out to my niggas, and then you put them boys on the like on a flyer, and then I seen, because obviously anything with my dog's name on, I'm gonna look at it. So I see that, and then I see your name next to it. I see like, whoa, okay, hold on.
So
now I see something coincide. You feel me? And then that's when I was like, damn, that's kind of odd. And then I just started seeing you on like a whole bunch of other people that I know, bro. I would just see your name a lot. This was happening maybe within the last few months, really. I ain't even gonna lie. It's always happened maybe like within the last 6 months. Six months. I don't even want to say too much more than 6 months. And then I see, bro, like I just started seeing you do a lot of things, and like it's cool because I was just telling this to my dog, like, how old are you, Zoe?
I just turned 26.
Okay, so you're not that much younger than me. I just turned 30 like last year, basically, but maybe like when I was like 21, that means that you were like 17, 18 type shit. You were just graduating high school. Around that time, you know of like the Yes Jules, Norma Now type of time.
For sure.
The community was very different, bro. Like, it was very, very different.
Yeah.
Now, it's like... it's getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of people like you, because of people like Burgundy Boys. Shout out to Burgundy, big time.
Shout out XYZ.
Because of people like Greatness. Just like in general, bro, like Florida was mad. Like Florida was weird when it came to the community for a while after COVID. Like it got really weird. A lot of people went super Hollywood and nothing was happening in Miami anymore. It was like dead zone. Like if you weren't going to the club or Tootsie's or a mansion party, then you weren't doing nothing. And then that became mad weird. It became mad weird. It was like, I don't know, it just got boring. And then the life in Miami got dead. Like it just became dead, bro. And then, but lately, as of the last maybe 2-3 years, not even 3, bro, like 2 years, bro. Within the last 2 years, I see a nice, like, uplifting lift in, like, outside, and it makes me want to come back outside again. Like that's really why I'm trying to come back outside more, because I'm starting to see shit that I'm interested in. I'm tired of going to a spot, Kababute, stand around, look, go like,
who that over there, who this,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
get me at the front.
Like, don't get me, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. There's moments for that.
Got me, big brother.
Like, there's moments for that where you got to do that. There's moments for that, but like,
when you gotta. I mean, not even gotta pop it, when you wanna pop it.
Yeah, when you wanna pop it. When you wanna pop it. When you wanna pop it, 100%.
We ain't finished all of them just yet, but.
Yeah, we ain't that fat. Chill out.
Shout out to Terrace Rooftop Lounge yet again for the hospitality, for the wings, the food, the drinks, everything. And we still got a little bit of fried goat. We still got a little bit of fried cup. Okay. We're shout out to Copy Sly for having us.
Facts.
Thank you again. But right before we kind of cut everything, you asked me what's kind of been the driver of me getting into media, and I guess kind of like the resurgence, like everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, I'm gonna be so honest with you, like. It kind of all happened by accident. Like me getting into DJing, I had a pop up in New York in 2022 or 23, one of those years.
Okay.
And my opening DJ didn't show. And I just had my laptop. It was like maybe like 40 songs that I just downloaded through like
awesome shit.
Random times and just I was like at a house
parties, have vibing.
My laptop was connected or something like that.
Type.
I had virtual DJ, just so happened to be cool.
Okay.
My homie's like, yo, you want to just like, before anybody like comes in here, you want to just DJ, like do the opening hour or whatever. I was like, all right, bet. And I literally just like play. And from that one set, like it wasn't even a set.
Yeah, it was really just a moment.
Literally me just playing music. That turned into, I had a Halloween party, like one of the like annual Halloween parties that I do. One of. But with that being said, I had one of those parties, and in anticipation for it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a DJ board. And ever since then, like since 2003, so it's about to be like this December would make it my 3rd year DJ.
Fire, bro. Real nice.
That was 23 is when I first like.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. I literally DJ'd like my first ever event DJing. What like somebody else's was a fashion show.
Okay, interesting. So how do you feel about fashion shows versus like an actual event? What do you prefer? Because it's two different crowds, you know, like you're not really getting much of a reaction from a fashion show, but you're creating a vibe.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, like just a random question. Because I've never really been to fashion shows DJ curated. I've been to some just, you know, little plug and play shit. I feel like that's more fire. That's more dope.
With the shows that I have been to, I haven't necessarily experienced something that like transformed into a set then in that moment. But a lot of for example, the show that I had in 24, Basel 2024, I did a DJ set like literally as soon as the show was done, maybe like 5 minutes, as people were mingling, we handed champagne back out.
And then
all right, quick announcement. All right,
the whole vibe, just like that.
We're DJing,
yeah, that's fine.
And then that set like the moment for people when they're
coming out. Yeah. It's a vibe.
When I ended my fashion show, I ended at like 9 on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like end it, get everybody there early, because everybody's gonna be trying to get down to Miami as early as possible.
As early as possible, yeah.
At the time, that's before I really started doing a lot of Miami heavy events. So that event really was split like between like walk-ins, people who live in Miami, but then also just people who really drove from
For
Brown.
you and fuck with you, yeah.
That
Facts.
was really insane. Like I'll never forget that. That was like my first like fashion show on my own.
Dope.
So from that moment, it kind of just stemmed into like
all around curation.
literally all around
Yeah.
creation. So that like literally because I did so many pop-ups and then like that turned into parties and stuff, eventually grew out of that was before I had radio. And then through like my connections with DJing, I meet so many people who are just artists in general, creatives, obviously because of like I also have before all this I had a clothing brand.
Okay. See,
so
now I'm learning.
The backbone for the whole thing.
Now I'm learning.
So now it's like when I do these events for my clothing brand, it's people from my event curation, it's people from my clothes company.
Isn't it crazy how like a whole
artistry,
little
like,
skeleton of all of the things that you do and the people that you meet, and then you found a way to, you see? Yeah, that's dope, bro.
That's what, honestly, what this is. Influence Talks. Like,
I love that.
Influence Talks was kind of born from just like, all right, I know all these people who have such interesting stories, but there's not a platform in Broward or Miami, honestly, that has like straight up, okay, you can go on this platform and you know it's still gonna be up in like 6 months. Like I feel like anytime
that's true
somebody
too.
starts some like interview or podcast or whatever in Miami, and this you could say is shade, whatever, like you could name probably 10 off the back of your head.
Yeah.
It's not even shade to no one particular person. It's a lot. People start podcasts or interview series or whatever.
And then they don't continue. Stop. Yeah, they stop.
And I'm clinically insane, so I'm not gonna stop. and I feel like I'm always in the field of meeting so many new people that there's always gonna be a conversation. Because it's right, this is Broward, but say when I go to New York this September for New York Fashion Week,
why wouldn't I meet somebody to have
whatever, I have my camera. It's like I want to keep this very much like it feels super mobile. It's not necessarily glued to one spot. Like obviously we'll have stuff like at my studio.
Of course.
We'll keep it kind of out in the world. You're seeing a completely different perspective than you ever.
I think that makes it more you.
Like it's like birth from like even like the bones of like Nardwar, where Nardwar would like he interviews people like they're his friends in the most randomest places.
On like on like a run and gun type of situation.
Yo, you got a camera. All right, bet this is now an interview, and and it'd be so good. You stand there for 40 minutes, like. Not even realizing you stayed there for 40 minutes.
Yeah, stuck.
But speaking with that intro, that's pretty much how Influence Talks got started. And thank you for letting me ramble on.
Nah, bro.
Was like the perfect.
I mean, I was actually I was genuinely curious, and I didn't want to ask you until we got on camera.
Bro.
No cap. I kind of wanted to ask on camera. You feel me? Because who knows? I could be like, nigga. There could be other people who have the same question. Yeah. Because I was really seeing your name pop up a lot, and I'm like. Who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Who is this nigga, bro? Like, who is this nigga? You feel me? But it's dope, bro. It's dope. I love what you're doing. I love like the collaborations that you have been doing, like with Bert. Like I love, shout out to them boys, bro, because y'all boys are the new, like, young militia. Whenever I speak to anybody about vibes in Miami, y'all boys always come out of my mouth. So shout out to y'all boys, bro. But yeah, bro, it's really just dope to see what you're doing. I really appreciate you reaching out to me multiple times on top of that, because I was out of town and then I was sick and with my whip. There was a lot of things that tried to stop us, but shout out to Jezzy, kid. We here, you feel me? So no cap. We here.
So yeah, that's gonna be that intro for our third episode of Influence Talks. Like we said at the beginning before our little wing intermission, I'm here with Productofthecity.
Yes, sir.
R&B artist who wasn't always an R&B artist. I kind of wanted to kind of start this with that aspect because I feel like, being honest with people that I know, I feel like a lot of people got really gravitated to you when you got into R&B.
100%.
Do you feel like what kind of like constituted that change / like? Where did your overall music journey kind of start from, and like really, how do we get here?
How do we get here? It's funny, bro. I started. Music in general was always huge to me. You know how everybody got their stories of how their mom used to play this when they woke up and all that. Well, music was always big, bro. Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill. That's what I would listen to, like, on the way to school and back. Like, that was my playlist. My first CD that I owned was Usher Confessions.
Wow.
No cap. Seriously, that was the first CD that I ever owned. So that kind of goes and tells you, like, what type of music that I started to like. I like.
Confession.
Not, bro. Bro. That was the first one. All my dogs had like shit like G Unit, like all that shit. Confessions.
They was gonna make sure you was
like that. Like that was just, you feel me? And I always really liked, like I always gravitated, bro, to R&B music growing up. But I never, that's not something that men just naturally feel comfortable to if you didn't grow up singing or grow up doing that, which I didn't do. But I loved it. Like, I was freaking 13 years old going on like a John Legend spree on my phone, like listening to old O2 John Legend and Music Soul Child. And like, I didn't understand though. Like, I didn't understand why I was so into it. Fast forward to me.
That's crazy music.
Getting into like, it was weird. It was really weird, bro. Fast forward to me, obviously Lil Wayne, Drake's, those were like huge influences. That's, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Wayne was the GOAT. And I was a big writer. Like, I used to like writing poems. I used to write like little like short stories off some board shit, you feel me? And then that trickled into my love with music and writing.
Wow.
And then in like high school, I was part of a little rap group, Yellow Light Entertainment, I swear. That was the name of it. And we used to just like fuck around and rap, you feel me? And
that's so real that you remember that. That's so
bro. Yeah, bro. Like, shout out to them boys. Shout out to Torrance, shout out to Cam C, shout out to everybody. Willie. Everybody's doing their own thing right now. Some people still doing music, some people not. But shout out to y'all boys, man, because that's where it started. And that's when I started to get comfortable with even writing rhymes. But I used to love to write rhymes. I would write rhymes and never record them. Like, they would just be on like composition paper, books of just rhymes. And then fast forward, you get a little older. Shout out to my boy Caleb Kai. Came to my crib one day and he was like, yo.
He's an engineer, artist?
No, he used to make music. He's like R&B. And he was like, bro, I'm telling you, R&B has always been in my life in a weird way, but I was never open to like gravitating towards it. And he was making music, and this is back when I stopped, like, my little high school dreams was dead. And then he was like dropping on SoundCloud. This is back when SoundCloud was like the wave. And he was like, yeah, bro, like, you should try it. I was like, what, bro? Like, make music? And I tried it, but I didn't go in R&B. Of course not. I was like, I'm not about to go in on some singing shit.
First thing, like,
you feel me? So I just started rapping, like.
And around like what year was this? When
I really want to say.
I feel like that adds a lot of context.
It does. Yeah, no, it does.
Time.
No, it really does. I want to say 2015, 16. 2015, 16.
I guess that was right at the rise of like R&B niggas being
cool again. You snapped. Yes, you hit on the head. You hit on the head. Bryson Tiller with the little Nike dad hat and all that. Yeah, he made it cool. Flannel. He made it cool. And
then it was that's crazy.
But I wasn't even doing R&B though at that time. I'm doing rap.
It was like still getting just
like like it was cool, but I wasn't used to it. So like they rap, like I'm doing rap, I'm doing like trap rap, I'm doing like all type of the cool shit, because this is also the age of like XXL, 21 Savage is here now, here. You get me?
Like Red Ops was just
bingo. All of that shit was like real popping. So I'm just having fun with the pen because I love to write, and I'm making all type of music, and I'm experiencing it, but I'm not loving what I'm doing. Fast forward, because it's like
music wave was
it's fun. It's fun. You feel me? You're outside. It's like you're living the music you making. So
that was the first age of YNs.
Of YNs for real. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Literally, because now the YNs is on some whole other shit. I went. Fast forward, bro, and I took a trip to Europe. I was in Europe for 30 days. I went to a couple different countries. Yeah, like a couple different countries.
16, 17?
No, this was fast forward. This is maybe 2000 now and 23 or 2.
So big
yeah.
Time. Okay, gotcha.
The time jump.
So you were making music this entire time?
I was still making music.
Okay.
But I'm like
releasing it.
I'm just experimenting with shit, you know, just thinking I'm doing.
Still under the same name?
Still under the same name.
Gotcha.
Thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay.
And then, bro, I took my trip to Europe and I'm in Amsterdam, if I remember this correctly. Yes, of course. And I took a mushroom.
Wow, yeah.
And I remember sitting down and, bro, like, just picture the stereotypical Amsterdam setting, like, like little pond, you feel me, in the middle, like kind of gloomy, no cap. And I'm sitting there, fried, bro, but like deep thought.
Yeah.
And I put my AirPods on and I'm listening.
Like
to
how much of a trip was this? Was this like
from 1 to 10?
Yeah, like
I was on
perspective for the viewers.
I was on a 6 in terms of like physical trip.
Okay.
But my mind was on 12.
So you were just
Yeah. I was like literally
Was it
big mean poses, oh. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, damn. Good?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were telling me I had
No.
And I thought to myself, I was like, oh shit. But you feel me? Really good shit. I would have hoped. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm listening to my music, like my whole older catalog, which is gone now, by the way, which is probably why a lot of people don't know this about me. And I'm like, I don't love this shit. So,
like in terms of like you listen to the music and you didn't love it, or was it you were also actively not loving the music you were making?
I liked the music I was making, but I didn't. I guess because of my trip and everything, I was on the lines of like, I'm supposed to feel this.
Yeah.
Why don't I feel the music? Like, I'm not feeling it. It's not registering well. And I listen to a lot of R&B by nature. And I'm like, bro, and then Dave, shout out to Dave, my best friend, my engineer, mixed by Dave 2 times. Shout out to Ultra Wave Studios, the whole 9.
Shout out ABB Studios.
Dave told me, he was like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. You do better when you do R&B, in my opinion. Because I did a couple little R&B joints in my whole time. Okay. Like, there is a project on SoundCloud, All That Glitters Isn't Gold. I left it up there.
Okay.
And
are you rapping? Okay.
No,
it's go to the crates.
It's R&B. Oh, yeah. So like, if you want to do a deep dive of old product R&B, please, y'all boys, go ahead. All That Glitters Isn't Gold on SoundCloud. And Dave always told me that, you know, I should take a deeper dive with that. And I'm sitting there in Amsterdam and I told myself, I said, when I get back to the crib, I'm changing this up because I want to do what suits right with me. For sure. So I literally went, I changed everything. I changed my music. I changed
the aesthetic around
everything. I started working out OD because I figured if I'm gonna be shunting, then I gotta look the part, you know. No, I'm being dead ass.
So real though. That's so
I'm being really serious. I really did, like, if anybody knows me for real that are watching this, they can tell you I did a complete change. I didn't change who I was. I changed how I presented myself on a consistent basis. And
across all platforms too.
Across all platforms, literally. And bro, it just did me exactly what you said. Well, people started to resonate with it more. And I also feel like because it was like an age thing, you know, like I'm getting older, I'm writing more relatable music versus just Kakasha shit that you just doing on some young shit. What sounds cool? That's oversaturated. You feel me?
You want to speak from your heart.
Yeah, like I was making songs that sound like other people, but I wouldn't even listen to my music when I'm driving. I would listen to them. That's when I knew I wasn't doing something right.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Because now I'm just kind of following a wave, and then I went, started making this type of music, got some more attention,
and it worked out.
Some people started wanting to work with me. Shout out to my team, and shout out to my manager Wes. Shout out to everybody, bro. And things started to just trickle in slowly. It's still all a work in progress, but consistency takes it, bro. And we're here now. Like I still rap, but it's a very my type of sound. Like I don't ever want to compare myself to no other artists, but I love how you got the Drakes, you got the Tory Lanes, you got,
they're so different.
They can take their pockets and they can tell you a story with melody and lyrics, and you can decide if you want to justify it as an R&B song or as a R&B rap song. Like a lot of people will say different things about different people's songs.
With that being said, I feel like in the point of kind of finding that mix, you're one of your hottest songs right now.
For sure.
Just before we wrap, I just wanted to mention this for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody.
Come on, like
for everybody. Facts.
That song is like what I would imagine a rap, trap, underground song to sound like if a nigga just was singing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's good getting your journey and your background beforehand, because it made me understand, like, okay, that song now gives me, it resonates even more, because I'm like, all right, that song had the energy of, like, I wouldn't even say, like, for example, you think of like artists like Brent Fires, like Brent Fires is very much just like super smooth.
Yeah.
This just felt like
it's not
raw
that
emotion, like
raw
you talking
emotion.
like this is a nigga singing this shit. Like,
you want to know what I want to.
You know what I mean? Like,
this is my music is
like, I don't know if that's good. I don't know. It just felt like,
no.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like specifically a nigga from the crib.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what that's kind of what I picture myself doing. There was a moment, like a SoundCloud R&B era type of moment, the Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door, that era. I love that era of music, but none of it had any tone of like Miami or like South or like, because it's all very New York, Toronto based. It was all very like up there, and then I was like, that's cool, but like
I literally feel like until we got Brent, like there was none of that.
And even Brent, he's so polished that you don't get Southern from him unless you know his early music. You feel me? But now,
with the intermissions of him and his niggas just talking like
yeah.
The song singing.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. That's different for sure.
The song singing like an angel and shit.
For sure, which is crazy, but like I just always wanted to be me, bro. Like with music, and now I feel like I'm in one of the most comfortable places, and I'm just trying to grow continually.
Speaking
you
of
were with me today at vocals, bro. Thank you for pulling up. You feel me? I'm just trying to get better, bro. Singing wasn't my first language, so I know that it's like, nigga, you be in the gym, I be seeing you. It's like a muscle, though. You gotta work the muscle out consistently. See how far you could go. Pause, like, cause I don't want y'all boys about me, but you know what I'm saying, and like, just figure it out. Like how can I use this gift that I got, and how much room does it have to play? And that's where I am.
How much further, just as the last question,
of course,
what's kind of the furthest you're, I guess, like, not necessarily trying to take it just with the music and the singing, but is there any more changes we can expect, or is it just like what's on the horizon, essentially, is all I want to know.
Of course. I want people to know this. That's actually a great question. Music is very important to me in general. Music and influence. My goal is really just to be able to have a sound and a way of telling stories that people can remember forever. There are only certain artists that can drop music and you remember the time that you were in, the vibe, everything when they dropped that song. I feel like Ain't For Everybody right now, if I continue to grow it, people will remember the time they were in when they heard that song. That's the type of music I want to make. So that's the answer to your question. If I can continue to do that, then my stay here in the industry will last forever.
For sure. For sure. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. For real, thank you. Shout out to this guy. He's excellent. You will be seeing him a lot more. And you're definitely going to see us, a lot more, bro, do our thing. And I'm about to go fuck these wings up. And I know you about to do the same.
Sure.
Yo.